Hi friends, welcome to Harmony Hills Home and Garden. I'm Jenny and we live and garden here in Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7. Today's project is to make 2 new shade-loving container arrangements. I'm going to be using these planters, some potting soil, some fertilizer, and these plants to make my containers. So come with me and let's get these containers done. I bought these resin planters at Lowe's last week, I believe. These are the 16-inch pots, and I believe there's a link in the description box down below. You can order them online for pickup or for delivery. And I have several of these spread throughout the garden, and so I like having that consistency of the same pot in the backyard. The containers that I bought at Lowe's did not have holes in the bottom of them when I bought them, so I used a drill and I put 2 fairly large holes in here. I probably could have gotten away with 1 hole this size. Oh well, I've got 2. And that's fine. But any container you plant in, make sure, unless you're doing a water garden in it, make sure that you're using a container that has holes. And if it doesn't already have holes, drill some in there. And now to prevent the soil from running out the bottom, I'm just going to lay a folded paper towel over top of those holes. This will allow water to come out, but it will keep the soil in, at least for the most part until the end of the summer after this has fully decomposed. Now, instead of paper towels, you could use an old rag, you could use a coffee filter, you could put a piece of a rock or a piece of old pottery that's broken on top of the hole. Any number of things to prevent the soil from running out the bottom. Okay, and now I'm just going to fill this up with soil most of the way. There we go. Probably got a little too much, so. Okay, I'm going to add my Osmocote fertilizer to this container at this point and mix it in nicely into the soil. I'm not measuring, I'm just using my eye. 2 handfuls sounds about right. Mix that in.
I used this because I'm out of Biotone right now.
So there's more than one way to do your pots, but this is how I'm doing it. Nice fresh potting soil all the way to the bottom. And then I mixed in my slow release fertilizer. And now I'm going to place the plants and get them arranged the way I want them.
The plants I'm using for this container are a Rodeo Drive Coleus, a blue Cadet Hosta, some Creeping Jenny, a Dracaena spike, and some traditional plain white impatiens.
What do you think? Something like that? I'm not going to put the spike in the center because I think actually the coleus is going to end up competing with it for height. So I'm going to kind of make these partners in the back and then the hosta out one side, impatiens over on this side, and then the spiller down the front here. I think that's going to be my arrangement. This coleus has 2 main stems, so I'm going to actually turn the plant so that they're coming out kind of beside each other as you look at it from this side. So they'll come up and fill out this way rather than having them turned and having this stem grow up into the center. I think this will be a nicer way to have it arranged. I'm going to just tuck that in nice and firm. And now the hosta can go in. The spike will go back here. All right, and now we'll put the spiller out the front. And I think I'm just going to put one impatiens plant right here. Even though I currently have this much soil space that's empty in here, I know that these impatiens, if kept well watered and well fertilized, this one plant can grow to fill this entire space. So I'm not going to overdo it with the impatiens in here. I'm just going to put one of these little guys in here, and it will grow so big and so strong, it'll be awesome. If I can get it separated from its partners in there. All right, right down in here, one little impatiens plant will fill in this whole space. Let's bring you in a little bit closer so you can see how it all looks together in the pot. So I think that the main interest of this container is going to be this coleus with its nice bright green with the burgundy edged leaves and the burgundy stems. I think that's going to be the focal of the pot. This is going to be a nice filler, a nice blue color against these nice bright colors, and also a nice blue against this spiller of the Creeping Jenny. So I like this color combination that we've got going on here. Over here, this white impatiens is tiny right now, but it will definitely fill up and fill out this section, and it'll be nice green with white on it. And then the spike, of course, is right here. It has the potential to grow to be 2 to 4 feet tall and 2 to 4 feet wide. But I think in this container setting, in the shade, it probably will grow another 6 inches, I'm guessing, but not much taller than that. So this coleus actually might end up competing for height with the final size of the spike, but we'll see. And so if I consider this is the front of the container, then I think it's going to be beautiful in the end once that impatiens grows up and fills in right here. And then this hosta blue is beautiful, and yeah. So I'm really happy with how that arrangement is coming out. Now I'm going to make the second pot the same plants but the opposite mirror image. And so here we have two planters planted up with shade-loving plants, a left and a right. Well, friends, it's a hot day. I am tuckered. I am going to go inside, get cleaned up, and relax the rest of the day. But I'm really happy with the way these containers came out. I'm really excited for when the impatiens grow in because they will really brighten it up too. Right now it's a little bit dark colored in this spot, but as the impatiens grow, as everything fills in, things will brighten up and it'll be a really nice little flank to this little stepping stone pathway right here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw, and I hope that you're having a great time getting your garden together for the summer season as well, or wrapping up your garden if you're down under on the southern hemisphere. Thank you for watching today. I hope you'll come back and watch more videos, and until then, I'll see you later, friends. Have a good one. Bye-bye.